building materials of the payments. Okay, so starting from the question that we have already started. Okay, I hope you can see the question. So here we have started with question. Okay, this one. Okay, so you have to draw the graph, and from the graph, if there is any correction that you should apply. Okay, we have yesterday discussed about the correction due to the initial concavity of the graph. Okay, the curve shows an upward concavity due to the initial errors in the specimen, in the preparation of the specimen. Okay, നമ്മൾ specimen prepare ചെയ്യുന്ന സമയത്ത് if the surface of the specimen is irregular, if the surface of the specimen is irregular, then there will not be 100% contact in between the plunger and the specimen. Okay, the plunger and the specimen will be having some lesser area of contact. Okay, due to the irregularity or due to the surface irregularities, you should have a decreased contact area, and there will be more penetration. Okay, there will be more amount of penetration than is expected. Okay, so at that time what will happen, you will have an increased value of penetration. So for a decreased load you should have an increased penetration, and that is responsible for the initial concavity. So you, if there is any initial concavity like that, then you should correct it, and if there is no initial concavity, then you can directly take that graph. Okay, so here if you plot the points, I hope you may have plotted the points, and you can share the values, or you can share the load values for the corresponding penetrations of 2.5 and 5 mm. Okay, please share your values. I hope you have drawn the graph. Okay, അഭിരാമി ഗ്രാഫ് വരച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടോ? അതുന, ഷംജാസ്, വിപിൻ രാജ്. So I hope the first step of the question is already discussed. How to draw the graph, and if there is any correction, how to correct it, and how to read the graph. I hope you got it. Anyone? Agas, Akshay. Okay. So how much value you got from the graph? Okay. Have anyone drawn the graph? Okay. Once you are solving a problem, you should calculate it in your own notebook. Okay. Otherwise, if you are simply watching and observing, then you cannot solve the problem by yourself. Got it? No one. Anaga. നിങ്ങൾ ആരെങ്കിലും ഇത് സോൾവ് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ, അതോ വെറുതെ ഇങ്ങനെ കേട്ടുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുവാണോ ചെയ്യുന്നത്? കൺസെപ്റ്റ് പിടികിട്ടാതെ ഉണ്ടോ? So CBR test is a test procedure that you have already discussed. We are having a CBR testing machine, and in that machine you will have a proving ring and a deflectometer. So in that deflection measuring device, you can measure the penetration or the deflection, and in that proving ring you can measure the load. Okay, here you are varying the value of penetration, 0.5 mm, 0.5 centimeter, then 1 centimeter. In that way you increasing the penetration. So penetration means there will be a specimen, a test specimen of subgrade soil. Okay, this subgrade soil is thoroughly compacted, and compacted with a particular degree of moisture content. Okay, and after compacting you will get a disc shaped or a cylindrical shaped specimen, and using the specimen you can do the penetration test. Okay, you will have a plunger, and before that you should put a disc and a collar. So a granular disc is to be put on the specimen, and before in between this disc and specimen there should be a filter paper. Okay, in order to allow drainage. Okay, and above that filter paper the granular disc should be placed, and you should put the collar. So after that you have to apply the plunger, and the plunger will penetrate within the specimen, and you will get a corresponding load values for the deflections. Okay, using that values you are drawing the graph. Yesterday we have already discussed. I hope it's okay for you. നിങ്ങൾ ആരെങ്കിലും ഒന്ന് റെസ്പോണ്ട് ചെയ്ത്, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കേൾക്കുന്നില്ലേ? നെറ്റ്വർക്ക് സ്ട്രെങ്ത് ഇഷ്യൂ ഉണ്ടോ, അതോ വോളിയം കുറവാണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നുണ്ടോ? കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. സോ കൺസെപ്റ്റ് പിടി കിട്ടുമോ അതിനോ? I hope the concept is okay. And if you want to get the values, then definitely you should draw the graph. In the question itself, they're asking you to draw the graph. And if you're still not have the graph, then how you will get the answer? Okay, so based on this graph, the first step is to draw the, based on these values, the first step is to draw the graph. Okay, so you should have to draw it. And yesterday we have already shown the graph, I hope. Okay, so in this way you can draw it, and you can have the correction like this. Okay, the tangent with the maximum slope should be drawn, and once the tangent touches the x-axis, that point can be marked, and it can be treated as the shifted origin. Okay, origin should be shifted for this much distance. Okay, here at this point you can see the tangent is having the maximum slope, so this tangent should be taken, and the meeting point can be taken as the origin, and this much distance is shifted, so all the points should be shifted that much distance. Okay, so initially 0 was here, but now 0 is here. Okay, so in the same extent all the points will get extended. Okay, so here it is the 0.5. Okay, earlier it was 1. Okay, earlier this 0 was the 0.5 point. Okay, and the point which is standing at 0.5 is, earlier it was 1. Okay, I hope you get it. Okay, so in this way all the points will shift. Here the shifting is for 0.5. Okay, and so you should find the new position of different penetrations and the corresponding loads for 2.5 mm and 5 mm should be marked. We have already done, and after that you can take the values just like some 60, sorry, some 50, 57 and 82. Okay, we have already done it yesterday. 57 and 82 you can take. Okay, this much kilogram. Okay, this is the 2.5 mm penetration corresponding load, and this is the 5 mm. Okay, you apply the equations so that you will get the CBR values. I hope you already got the values. Just to share the values so that you can have a comparison. Anyone? Okay, how much you got? 4.1 and 3.9. Here, this CBR for 2.5 is greater than this CBR for 5. Okay, it should be like that. If otherwise, then you have to perform the test once again. Okay, so here our test is okay, and you can take this value. And further, you have to do the same procedure that you have already studied. So here they have asked you to find the total thickness of the payment. Okay, the total thickness of the payment only you have to find out. You need not find the individual component layer thicknesses. Okay, so the given values you can write down 1500 per day, commercial vehicles per day. Okay, so n value can be taken as traffic volume. Okay, CVPD means commercial vehicles per day. Okay, and 7 percentage traffic growth rate. Okay, so R value should be okay, and 3 years after last traffic count. Okay, 3 years after last traffic count. So you can take it. Okay, so in question paper, you are provided with it and the design chart. Okay, which design chart you may be provided with it. Okay, here you are solving the question based on the CBR method. Okay, so the CBR method is having which kind of chart? Okay, it is having this kind of chart. Okay, this one. So with this chart, you have to find out the thickness. So for that purpose, you are having which curve? So here the traffic growth rate is 1500. Okay, in the question it is given as 1500. Okay, 1500 per day with 7 percentage growth rate. Okay, so in the graph you can see for the number of vehicles per day exceeding 30 kN loaded weight. Okay, if it's in between 1500 and 4500, then what you should take? Okay, here if it is in between 0 and 15, then it should be A. 15 and 45 is B. And in this way, if it's 450 and 1500, then you can take it as E. Okay, so if it's 1500, then also you can take it as E. Okay, so you can take it as the E curve. And in this E curve, you can see the CBR value. Here, you should have that CBR value as 4.119. Okay, we have already found out the CBR value as 4.16. Okay, 4.16. So here you can have that 4.16 and corresponding E value can be taken as okay this much. Okay, so not this much. Okay, okay, here will be the point. I hope it's clear. Okay, you can observe the mouse pointer. So that point will represent the payment thickness, combined thickness. Okay, here the curve is the E curve, and you're having a 4.1 percentage of CBR value, so that you will get a from 460. Okay, 460 thick. I got it clear for you. Combined thickness of 460 millimeter. Is it okay? Anyone? How to how we got this 480 millimeter? Okay, it's clear. No? Okay, 1 minute. So in that way, we can have the value. I hope it's clear. So this is how you should solve that problem. So in the problem, you have to find the CBR value only. So after that, you need not do the calculation that you have already studied by the IRC method. Okay. So in the question, they have not asked about the IRC method. If it's in IRC method, then how you will solve the same problem? That also you can see here. You should have that lane distribution factor and the vehicle damage factor, but it's not given because in the question they have not asked to do the problem based on the IRC method. Okay, they have asked for doing it in the CBR method. Okay, so in CBR method, you need not do all these. Okay, in the graph, these are not significant. Okay, so D value, F value, you should assume. So for 1500 traffic volume, you can have the D value and F value. Okay, from the IRC. Okay, so from IRC 37, you can have the corresponding values for 1500 and you can take that values and simply you can substitute in the equation 365 NFD into 1 plus R whole raised to N minus 1 by R. Okay, if you do this, then you will get the CSA value. Okay, cumulative standard axle value you will get and you have to divide it with 10 raised to 6. Okay, so that you will get the CSA value in terms of MSA, million standard axle. Okay, so you can substitute all the values directly, it's given. Okay, so after that, once you substitute, then you will get this much. So that value you can locate in the graph. Okay, in the graph you are having various thicknesses for the corresponding CBR value and the cumulative standard axle values. Okay, so here you will get the thickness. Okay, so the combined thickness you can find out. So here you need not do the calculation. You can simply take the thickness from the graph. Okay, I hope it's clear. This question. Yes. So what about the next question? So the same question they have asked in a different way. Okay, this is the last question. And okay, from the first question, design a flexible payment for construction of a new highway with the following data. Follow guidelines as per IRC 37/2012. Okay, it is the question which is to be done based on the IRC. Okay, so you should substitute in the equation. So you can have the values. Okay, take down the values and start the calculation. Category of road, 4 lane, dual carriageway, and a number of commercial vehicles in the year of completion of construction. Okay, a number of commercial vehicles in the year of completion of construction is given as n value. Okay, n value is taken as 2400. Okay, so n value can be taken as 2400, and after that you can have the R value. Okay, growth rate R value is 0.05. Okay, then small n value 15. Okay, small n value is the design life, it is 15. Then design CBR value of the subgrade soil is 5%. Then VDF is taken as 3.5, lane distribution factor is 0.05, and CBR value is taken as 5%. Okay, so here you have to do it as per the equation, and once you get the combined thickness of individual layers, then you can find the thickness of the separated component layers by using the table. The table is directly given. Okay, this single table is given in the question paper so that you can have the thickness for the individual layers. Okay, just do the problem and then share the answer. Okay, take down the values, calculate, and take down the values, substitute, and calculate the final answer. 2400, 515. Okay. Here we are having 2400. 5%. That means 0.05, and n value is given as 10. Okay, 15. N value is given as 15 years. Now you see in the question they says that the number of commercial vehicles in the year of completion of construction is directly given as 2400. Okay, so you need not take that equation. A is equal to P into 1 plus R the whole raised to X. Okay, that equation you can have, but you need not take that equation because the n value is given as the number of commercial vehicles in the year of completion of construction. Okay, if the number of commercial vehicles is given some 3 or 4 years back, the construction completion, then you can have that 3 or 4 years also in your calculation. Okay, that type of problem is coming in the second or third. Okay, so here we can see such type of problems, but here you need to take the small n value only. Okay. Okay, so we are designing the pavement for a traffic volume which will be there at the 15th year. Okay, at the 15th year there will be a huge amount of traffic volume because the traffic growth is increasing with a percentage of 5. Okay, every year 5% of traffic is added up to the existing traffic. Okay, to the existing traffic 5% of the traffic is getting added up. Okay, so every year it gets added up, and in the 15th year, what will happen? There will be a huge amount of traffic, and we are finding out that amount of traffic in the equation. And for the corresponding traffic, we are finding out the CSA value. Okay, substitute and find it. D value and F value are not given. Okay, okay, it's given. So vehicle damage factor and that lane distribution factor are given. So 3.5 and 0.75. You can substitute. Okay, and after that you have to calculate for the combined thickness. Okay, substitute and find it. Okay, how much you will get? Okay, you will have 49619906. Okay, standard axle. Okay, so if you convert 49.62. Okay, I hope it's correct. I hope you're getting the answer. Anyone? കിട്ടുന്നില്ലേ ആൻസർ? Rachel. Okay, so you will have 50. Okay, CSA value. So for a CSA value of 50, you should find out from the table. Okay, the table is given in the question paper. Okay, from this table, we just calculate the component thickness. Okay, for 50, you can see it is having 300, 250, 125, and 50. Directly you can have. Or if you are taking 49 point something, then what you can do? You can interpolate the value exactly in between this 30 and 50. Okay, or you can simply take it as 50, since you are getting a value which is nearer to 50. Okay, so for 50 MSA, and then you are having the CBR as 5%. Okay, from the graph you can have the combined layer thicknesses. Okay, so you can provide this type of thickness. Okay, so once you get the column, okay, once you get the column, you can have the individual thicknesses. Okay, so GSP with a 30 centimeter thickness, and GB with a 25 centimeter thickness, and a density bituminous macadam 12.5 centimeter, and a bituminous concrete of 50 millimeter. Okay, so this much thickness can be taken. Okay, and if you're getting a value in between these two, for example, if you're getting some 35, then what you should do? Or if you're getting 40, then what you should do? You should interpolate. Okay, here you will get the 300, same value. Here also you will get same value, 250. But here what will happen? If the value is some 40, okay, for a 40 value, what you should do? Here it is 120 and here it is 125. Okay, so the value will be the middle value of these two. Okay, 122.5. Okay, here it is 40 and here it is 50. So here for 40 MSA, you will have 45 millimeter thickness. Okay, in this way you can interpolate it. So that is how you should solve this. And after that, the next question. So in the next question, you should have some extra steps, just like the soil subgrade sample was obtained from the project site, and the CBR test was conducted at field density. Here the following readings. Okay, lower set 2.5 mm and 5 mm penetrations are given separately. Okay, you take down the values and find the CBR value. Here you have to follow the CBR method. That is why you're finding out the CBR value. Okay. Okay, you're having 2.5 and 5 mm penetrations, 55 and 78. Okay, 55 kilograms, 78 kilograms. So here you can have 55 kilogram and 78 kilogram. 78 kilogram. Okay. For 5 mm you are having 78 kilogram, and for 2.5 mm you are having 55 kilogram. Okay. So just find out the CBR values. Here you are having CBR for 2.5 mm as 55 divided by 1370 kilogram into 100. Okay, and the CBR for 5 mm can be taken as 78 kilogram divided by 2055 into 100. Okay, so in this way you can have two CBR values. Just calculate. Okay, 4% you are getting for 2.5 mm penetration and 3.79 for this 5 mm penetration. So here you can see that our test is okay because we are getting a larger value of 4% for the 2.5 mm penetration. So we can take it as the CBR value. Okay, so our CBR value is 4%. Okay, so substitute it. Okay, here we are having CBR of 4%, and what about the remaining values? From the question, you can have the values. Okay, 1,500 per day with 7.7% growth rate. Okay, 7% growth rate, and in 3 years after last traffic count. Okay, here you will have extra 3 years. Okay, so what is the meaning of this 3 years? The payment construction is to be completed in the 3 years after last traffic count. Okay, so here the last traffic count of 1,500 per day. So this last traffic count was taken some 3 years before the completion of the construction. Okay, so before the completion of construction, some 3 years back, this value is taken. So at the time of construction or at the time of completion of construction, this is not the actual value. Okay, this is not the actual value because at the time of completion, you are having some another traffic growth because this value is taken some 3 years back. Okay, so what you should do, you should correct this n value. Okay, so you cannot take this as n value. Okay, so that is a extra step. So here what you should do, here you should have this much value. Okay, 1,500 it is given. Okay, 1,500 into 1 plus, okay, 1,500 into 1 plus 0.07 the whole raised to 3. Okay, I hope you got this step. Anyone? So why we have taken n value as this much? Because this n value is not that n value which is available at the time of completion of construction. Okay, but this n value is taken some 3 years back. So you have to find out the latest n value at the time of completion of construction. That value, okay, you may be remembering this equation. That means a into 1 plus r the whole raised to x. Okay, we had a sub equation for this main equation. Okay, so there we have already seen this. I hope it's familiar for you. Anyone? മനസ്സിലായോ സംഭവം എന്താണെന്ന്? റേഷ്യലിന് മനസ്സിലായില്ല എന്തിനാണ് നമ്മൾ എക്സ്ട്രാ സ്റ്റെപ്പ് ചെയ്തത്? സോ അറ്റ് ദ ടൈം ഓഫ് കംപ്ലീഷൻ ഓഫ് കൺസ്ട്രക്ഷൻ you have to find out what is the traffic volume. But in question they have given some 3 years back. Okay, so അത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ബാക്കി പ്രശ്നമൊന്നുമില്ല. ബാക്കി നമുക്ക് സാധാരണ ചെയ്യുന്ന പോലെ ചെയ്യാം. ഇത് ചെയ്ത് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കുക, പ്രൊസീഡ് ചെയ്യാം അല്ലേ? ഡയറക്റ്റ് ഇക്വേഷൻ സബ്സ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂഷൻ. ബാക്കിയുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങൾ തന്നിട്ടുണ്ട് അല്ലേ? നമുക്ക് എത്രയാണ് തന്നിട്ടുള്ളത്? നമുക്ക് ഇവിടെ നോക്കാം. ആഫ്റ്റർ ലാസ്റ്റ് ട്രാഫിക് കൗണ്ട്, ഇഫ് ദ മെറ്റീരിയൽ ഇൻ ഡിഫറെന്റ് ലേയേഴ്സ് ആർ compacted soil with 7% CBR, poor graded gravel with 20% CBR, and well graded gravel with 95% CBR. ഓക്കെ, നമുക്ക് ഓരോ കോമ്പണന്റ് ലെയറിന്റെ തിക്നെസ് തന്നിട്ടുണ്ട് അല്ലേ? നമുക്ക് ഇക്വേഷനിൽ ഇട്ട് കൊടുക്കുമ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യുക? ഈ ഇക്വേഷൻ അല്ല യൂസ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്, മറിച്ച് നമ്മൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യാം? CBR മെത്തേഡിൽ നമ്മൾ പഠിച്ചിട്ടുള്ള ഇക്വേഷൻ യൂസ് ചെയ്യാം. ഓക്കെ, സോ നമുക്ക് ഏതെല്ലാം CBR വാല്യൂസ് തന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്? ഡിഫറെന്റ് ലെയേഴ്സിന്റെ CBR വാല്യൂസ് തന്നിട്ടുണ്ട് അല്ലേ? അതൊന്ന് നോട്ട് ചെയ്ത് വെച്ചോ. Compacted soil with 7% CBR, poor graded gravel with 20% CBR, and well graded gravel with 95% CBR. അല്ല, so 7%, 20% and 95%. Okay, 7, 20 and 95. Okay, 7, 20 and 95%. Okay, here you will have an extra layer. Okay, so here it is a subgrade, and here you are having the subbase, and here it is the base, and here it is a surface. Okay, so in this way you will have 4 layers with the corresponding CBR values. Okay, so first you have to calculate the value based on this 7%. Okay, so in the design chart, okay, in the CBR method, so in the question they have asked to find out in the CBR method. Okay, so here you are having 7%. Okay, 7% means this much. Okay, I hope you got a value greater than 1500. Okay, it will be in between these two, in the range of F. Okay, we can have that value. $1,500 into 1.07 whole cube. $1837.56. Okay, I hope you got this. Anyone? Bibin Rajന് കിട്ടിയില്ലേ n value? അല്ലേ ബിബിൻ? ഓക്കെ, സോ അത് കിട്ടിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഡയറക്റ്റ് എന്ത് ചെയ്യാം? ഗ്രാഫിൽ നിന്ന് വാല്യൂ എടുക്കാം. സോ 7ന് കറസ്പോണ്ടിങ് ആയിട്ട് നമുക്ക് ഈ ഒരു റേഞ്ച് ആണ് കിട്ടുക അല്ലെ? 1500-നും 4500-നും ഇടയിൽ എഫിന്റെ ഗ്രാഫിൽ നോക്കിയിട്ട് നിങ്ങൾ അതിന് കറസ്പോണ്ടിങ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള 7 അല്ലേ? നമുക്ക് 300-നും 400-നും ഇടയിൽ അല്ലെ? ഒരു 390 ആയിരിക്കും കിട്ടുക തിക്നെസ്. മനസ്സിലായില്ലേ? സോ നമുക്കൊന്ന് മനസ്സിലാക്കാം. നമ്മുടെ ഇവിടുത്തെ തിക്നെസ് 390 ആയിരിക്കും അല്ലെ? ഏത് തിക്നെസ്? നമ്മുടെ ടോട്ടൽ ഇതിന് തിക്നെസ് അല്ലെ? ഇത് നമ്മുടെ സബ്ഗ്രേഡ് സോയിലാണ്. ഇത്രയാണ് നമ്മുടെ പേയ്മെന്റ് വരിക അല്ലെ? ഇത്രയും ഭാഗത്താണ് നമ്മുടെ പേയ്മെന്റ് വരിക. സോ നമ്മുടെ ഇത്രയും ഭാഗത്ത് തിക്നെസ് 390 കിട്ടും. ഇനി നിങ്ങൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യുക? ഈ 20% കറസ്പോണ്ടിങ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള സെയിം n വാല്യൂ വെച്ചിട്ടുള്ള ഗ്രാഫിൽ നിന്ന് എന്ത് ചെയ്യുക? 20% കറസ്പോണ്ടിങ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള തിക്നെസ് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കുക. മനസ്സിലായി? ഈ 20% കറസ്പോണ്ടിങ് ആയിട്ട് എത്രയാണ് വരിക? 190 അടുത്ത് വരും അല്ലേ? സോ ബാക്കിയുള്ള 190 അടുത്തായിരിക്കും വരിക അല്ലെ? അങ്ങനെയല്ല കിട്ടുമോ? നോക്ക്, 20% ആണ് CBR പറഞ്ഞത് അല്ലെ? അതിന് കറസ്പോണ്ടിങ് ആയിട്ട് നമ്മുടെ F വാല്യൂല് 200 അടുത്ത് വരും അല്ലെ? 190 200 അടുത്ത് വരും. അപ്പൊ എന്ത് ചെയ്യാം? ഇവിടെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആ 200 കൊടുക്കാം അല്ലെ? ഇവിടെ 200 വരും. അപ്പൊ ഈ 390 200 കഴിച്ചിട്ട് ബാക്കി 190 ഉണ്ട് അല്ലെ? അപ്പൊ 190 ഇവിടുത്തെ തിക്നെസ്. ഓക്കെ, അത് ക്ലിയർ ആണല്ലോ? സോ ആ രീതിയിൽ നിങ്ങളൊന്ന് കണ്ടുപിടിച്ച് നോക്കുക. നെക്സ്റ്റ് ക്ലാസ്സിലേക്ക് അതൊന്ന് സോൾവ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് കൊണ്ടുവരാം, എന്നിട്ട് ആൻസർ ഷെയർ ചെയ്യാം. ഓക്കെ, നെക്സ്റ്റ് പ്രോബ്ലം നമ്മൾ നെക്സ്റ്റ് ക്ലാസ്സിൽ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യാം. പിന്നെ നമുക്ക് മെറ്റീരിയൽ പ്രോപ്പർട്ടീസും അതുപോലെ ക്വാളിറ്റി ചെക്കും ടെസ്റ്റുകളും നെക്സ്റ്റ് ക്ലാസ്സിൽ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് ഫിനിഷ് ചെയ്യാം. ഓക്കെ, ഐ ഹോപ്പ് ഇറ്റ്സ് ക്ലിയർ. Now give me the attendance. ഓക്കെ, അക്ഷയ്. ഓക്കെ, പേര് വിളിക്കാം. ആദർശ്, അഭിരാമി, ആകാശ്, അക്ഷയ. ഓക്കെ, അനഘ, അഞ്ജുഷ, അനുപമ. ഓക്കെ, സ്നോ, ആര്യ, ആതിര, അതുന, ഡാനിഷ്, ധന്യ, സഹല, സർമ്മ, തൻസീല. ഓക്കെ, നിങ്ങൾ പേര് വിളിക്കുന്നവരൊന്ന് കമന്റ് ചെയ്യാം. തൻസീല, ഗോപൻ, ജയറാം, ജോഷ, മുഹമ്മദ്, അഷ്റഫ്, ഫിജിൻ, റഷിൽ, സാന്ദ്ര, ഷഫ്ന, ഷംജാസ്, ശ്രീലക്ഷ്മി, ശ്രേയ, തദാഗർ, ഉസ്മാൻ, വിപുലേഷ്. ഉസ്മാൻ പ്രസന്റ് അല്ലേ? ഉസ്മാൻ, യെസ്. വിപുലേഷ്, വിപിൻ, വിസ്മയ, യെസ്. ഓക്കെ, സോ during the next class we will continue. Okay, Tansila presented.